Hey, thanks for coming back for another No BS social media report, update, tips, strategies, whatever you want to call it. I'm Kevin Mason from Intensity Media. Today, well, we're going to talk about stupidity. No, not you being stupid, not me being stupid. Well, but a lot of people really believe that social media is stupid. Why should you worry about Facebook? Why should you worry about how much you tweet? You know what? There's some truth to that. And as I always tell people too, these tools won't last forever. When I first got really involved with social media, the majority of the things I did revolved around MySpace. And today, while I still manage the MySpace profiles, when I set up a new client, MySpace really isn't even in the equation because I'm not seeing the data. I talked in the past about statistical analysis. I'm not seeing the data I need to see with MySpace anymore, so it's not really worth the time. Back when I first really started getting heavily involved in social media, when I really started focusing more on social media, more on just than MySpace, we were talking about the big four. I equated it to like the big three in the cars, Ford, GM, the Chrysler Corporation. Well, with social media, we had the big four at one time, and that was YouTube, MySpace, Twitter, and Facebook. And you know what? Those times have changed. I'll be honest with you, MySpace isn't in the big four anymore. It really revolves around the big three for most businesses, for most people, for most recording artists that I deal with. There is a new almost fourth, if you will, and that's Instagram, and we'll be talking about Instagram in a few weeks. I'm a big fan of Instagram, so if you're not taking pictures right now, you may want to think about Instagram, you may want to look into Instagram. You may think it's dumb. You may think it's stupid. Again, that's what I was talking about, the stupidity thing. You know what? I look at anything. If you enjoy it, if you enjoy sharing, if you enjoy sharing your life, your world experience, what's going on in your world with people, no matter what you do for a living, no matter who you are, then social media isn't stupid. I'll be honest with you, it's allowed me to connect with people because I was in radio for over 25 years and I moved from city to city. I mean, I started out in Illinois, moved to Virginia, from Virginia to North Carolina to Alabama to Illinois to Indiana to Ohio. Yeah, I spent a lot of not only my youth and my father's radio and TV career, but in my younger days, moving around. And while you meet a lot of people and you connect with a lot of people, a lot of those people fall away because once you're out of sight, you're out of mind. Now with the world of Facebook, with the world of Twitter, with the world of social media, we're able to stay connected with those people for a lifetime. It's amazing to watch my wife, who isn't necessarily in the business. She's had some media in her life, but she's always been behind the scenes. Be able to reconnect with people she went to high school with, people that she lost touch with 15, 20 years ago. And they're able to pick up like it was yesterday. Her best friend lives in Ohio and she lives in Tennessee. And they're able to still stay connected through social media. When we got our new cat, we were able to share our experiences with our cat. When our friends are able to talk about something that happened with her son, they can be right there. And because you're not there to share it at work. You're not there to see them all the time. You know what? Nothing beats one-on-one personal face-to-face contact. But social media can really bridge that gap. And more importantly, when it comes to business, it can help you build a bridge to worlds you've never ventured to. I found friends through social media who literally live all over the world. In the Philippines, in Australia, in Japan. I stay connected with these people. Now, there's varying degrees of friendship, if you will, but I'm able to connect with these people. And if I want to know what's going on in Japan, I know 4 or 5 people that I can reach out to on a moment's notice. And I can tweet them, I can reach out to them through Facebook, whatever it is, and I'm going to hear back from them. I'm going to find out what's going on. Maybe social media is stupid. Maybe it's just a fad. I don't think so, though, because I've seen what social media has done to so many forms of business. I've seen what social media has done to so many forms of marketing. Certain sites may be fads. MySpace may have been a fad. Friendster was a fad. There are sites that come and go. But the practice of social media, the practice of staying connected, you know what? That's not a fad. That's something I think we as humans yearn for, is to be connected with people, no matter where they are. And now that we live in a global economy, in a global world, we can be connected with people all over the world. We'll have another social media update real soon. No BS. If you ever want to reach out, all the information coming up here right at the end of the video. I'd love to hear from you, whether it's by phone, by email, or even just a comment here on the post. Would love to talk to you.